there it is then, the music entrance for Nigel Benn. He loves this part of it, of course. A little bit of show business in him anyway. So there it is, holder of the Commonwealth Championship with the Commonwealth Trophy, and the promoter, Frank Maloney, there heading them. And there he is, all in the sequin outfit too. What a sharp dress that is for Nigel Benn. He's beginning to like the Royal Albert Hall for his stagey performances. So they'll have plenty of chance now to stare each other out while the gloves are being put on, and they're the protective bandages, which are restricted, and boxing board inspectors have to look at those. Well, a little bit of fashion on show there, Jim, isn't it?
Yeah, well, everything in black. The Dart Destroyer, he looks as though he means business as usual, doesn't he?
This is the main contest of the evening. Frank Maloney and Terry Marsh Promotions are proud to present a contest of 12 three-minute rounds to decide the middleweight championship of the Commonwealth. In the blue corner, from Zambia, with a record of 15 fights, 14 wins, 13 inside the distance, the middleweight champion of Central Africa, the challenger, Mike Chilambe.
Well, first looks, he's a bit of a string bean looking middleweight for the first visit here, Chilambe.
In the red corner, from Ilford, with a record of 20 fights, 20 wins, all by KO, the middleweight champion of the Commonwealth and People's Champion, the Dart Destroyer, Nigel Benn.
He's a bit like Ali in the sense that he feeds off the crowd, doesn't he, Nigel Benn? Loves it. And that really drives him on there with dad and son in the corner, Brian and Sean Lynch.
At the weigh-in at 1 o'clock today, Chilambe scaled 11 stone 4¼ pounds. Benn 11 stone 6 pounds. Your officials appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control, the timekeeper Mr. Ray Rice of Morden, the referee Mr. Dave Paris of Edmonton.
A little bit of drama actually at the weigh-in ceremony. Ben getting there a bit late, having treatment on an ankle that he'd injured apparently, and they threatened to strip him of the championship, but he only just made it in time. And in fact the weight at 11.6 is right on the title limit. So a bit of height advantage, Chilambe, the Zambian lion, and I think he's going to need all the help he can get there. He needs a bit of reach and may have to run a bit. We'll soon find out. Now, is this going to be another quick one or not for Nigel Benn? He's had 10 wins in the first round. And he really is a string bean looking middleweight, this Jim, isn't he, before a punch has landed.
Yeah, well, he doesn't look to have a tight defence, so I don't know if he's looking for his feet to keep him out of trouble, but I would much rather have a tight defence if I was facing Nigel Benn.
Sanctioned by the Commonwealth Committee of the Boxing Board of Control as a challenger. His only defeat is against his trainer, Enoch Charmer. He's not working in the corner with him tonight, apparently. Well, that's the longest Ben's ever gone without throwing a punch, I suspect. Oh, and there it is, one hit, and the first one he threw, he just simply poleaxed that lion, and he's not going to get up, but if he does, I would think Parrish would stop it. We make that a 60-second one. He's already had a 16 seconds, he's had a 25, a 57 seconds, and he's done it again, Nigel Benn. 60 seconds with the first and only punch he really landed in the contest. Now, whether this fellow deserved the crack or not, we won't know, because Ben is liable to hit any fighter on the chin like that and they can go, Jim.
Yeah, it was a nice clean punch. It wasn't one of Ben's best punches, I wouldn't say, but it was certainly enough to finish the job tonight. Bang on the chin. The first punch, Ben throws, and the fight's all over. Chilambe didn't look to have anything that was about to trouble Ben. He was backpedaling all the way through with what looked to me like a loose defence, and the first meaningful punch Ben threw, it's all over.
And he gets a little hug there from promoter Frank Maloney. And there it is in the replay. We've got it twice coming up, Jim, but only one punch mattered. And there it is, right on the button. And there he just completely folded up, and you could almost shout timber there as he came over.
Yeah, well, the punch was bang on the chin. As I say, not one of Nigel Benn's best punches, but still 80% power is still enough to put anybody in trouble.
7 seconds.